go live. Minimize, minimize, minimize. Do. Boop, 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 boo.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. Wow.
Woo.
Look at that.
Yeah. Dr. Him 1023, the anticipation is excruciating. Minimize, and fix the old camera. Boom, boom. Boy, do I have a pile of guardsmen in front of me.
Yeah, you do.
You know what else I have in front of me? Good old green tea with the double bag in it. Double bagging it.
Double bag.
Lucky bat. Ooh woo. Nick is here and larger than ever.
You better believe it.
M, 4 minutes late. Bet someone was pooping.
Sorry. Speaking of pooping.
Yeah.
This is a Canada Dry ginger ale, everybody.
Ooh, how
Not
exotic.
to brag.
Yeah.
I know.
I ran out of burp waters weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like weeks ago. It was like Tuesday.
Well, don't worry, I got a burp water too. You're just waiting by.
That's true. It's the long stream tonight.
Yep.
Thank goodness. We were looking for more stuff to do.
Oh goodness gracious! If y'all knew what's happening.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of stuff to do, at 9:15.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when we do it? 9:15. We're going to announce the winners of the last EOB painting challenge, and after that, we'll announce what the next challenge will be.
Mm-hmm. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Setad, should I start a Cadian army? If you want to start a Cadian army, they're neat.
Yes. You would like to.
Mm-hmm.
Jason M. Canada Dry is the best. Mixes very well. That is true. That is kind of what it is for. Daniel Thompson, a long stream disliked. I know. Long streams are for the losers.
Mm-hmm. Till you die from it. How much cat can a CATACHAN catch? Presumably, if a CATACHAN could catch cats. Speaking of CATACHAN,
this is a lot of models.
Yeah, it is. It's 14. It's 10 plus 2 plus 2. Yeah, 14.
Wow. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, you can take a lot of models in an Imperial Guard kill team.
That is true.
It's good because they die quick, real quick. I have one of each special weapon. I have all of the specialists except for the. I have the except for the Bruiser Guardsmen. A lot of most of these are plastic CATACHAN. A bunch of them are metal CATACHAN. And I have one Victoria Miniatures CATACHAN Colonel that I'm using as my Confident Guardsman. It's supposed to be it's a model of Vasquez from Aliens, which I'm surprised this isn't a hardcore miniature, but no, it's Victoria. It was really, really nice. I've had Victoria Miniatures is great, but their casting is like decent. Like their models look a lot like old Games Workshop minis, which is kind of what they're going for aesthetic wise, because their whole thing is they make the old Imperial Guard regiments. Right. But this is a really nice mini.
Yes. That was a burp and me saying yes at the same time. Get used to that, folks. That's what this long stream's gonna be about today.
Cameron, fuck no! Where did Nick and Nick go? Ooh, speaking of Nick and Nick, I gotta put the new Today I Am Painting.
Oh.
Text. Add source.
Saint Anger, is this a new kill team?
Yeah! Just like all the cool kids, I am building my second Guardsman kill team. Because I also have the Kriegers. Really, I need to I need to make Nick print me 4 more regular Kriegers, and then I'll have all the bodies I need.
Perfect. But we would never 3D print Games Workshop models.
No, of course not. Yeah.
Or even look-alike models. That would be inappropriate and bad. Flipnut Dude at 88. That there is a Big Nick. I know I got Big Nick energy.
Has anybody seen on YouTube Big Wick Energy? The Corridor Digital, the Corridor Digital crew, they took one of the John Wick scenes, but they made like every gunshot obnoxious. It's really funny.
I like that.
War Game Ramble. Do you think Games Workshop will put the CATACHANs into a kill team box like they did with Krieg? Not a chance.
No.
But I mean, you can still buy them, and you'll have 10, and you'll pretty much have everything you need. You'll have all of the special weapons except plasma. I am using some old metal ones to represent some of the kill team specifics, like the Demolitionist. I'm using this guy who's holding a bomb. And I'm using this guy as my sniper, the old Catachan sniper. I'm really happy with my conversions for my this isn't the Bruiser. The guardsman, the kill team guardsman who has like a power robot arm. I actually used the power fist from the they have a crazy name. They're guardsmen, but they're not. They're better than guardsmen. They're oh no! I'm gonna stop the stream.
Chat, save us. Chat.
I used the power fist from another Imperial Guardsman box, and it looks really, really good. I really, really like how that looks, especially with I love that he's got a naked torso, but a power fist. I just think it's really funny. Everyone else is normal. I'm using this guy as my spotter. It's a little subtle. He's just holding binoculars. Oh yeah, and this guy's my comms, because he's got the backpack. This backpack actually comes in the Catachan box. It's really nice. God, what is going on with his arm? Like, what muscles are those supposed to be?
Yeah, that is odd. Huh. Very, very weird.
Till you die from it?
Doom.
Okay, Nick, where are the jungle bits on the bases from?
Well, now that you ask, they are from Epic Basing. But we didn't 3D print them, obviously. We did.
Yeah,
but you could also
really
buy,
nice.
You could also buy the bits from them.
Mm-hmm. Daniel Thompson, everyone should avoid Cults 3D. It has some 40k model STLs. Yes, nobody go into Google and then type in Cults 3D, and then when you get to the webpage, type in Warhammer. Nobody do that, and then look at the STLs and maybe, download and, tip some of the creators and 3D print stuff and paint it. Nobody do that. It's wrong.
It is wrong. Very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing of Doom. Tempestus Scions?
Yeah, Tempestus Scions.
There you go. We got it.
After I have this tea, I'll be on my A game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm high on spray paint fumes.
That's very interesting that you were doing some spray painting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that will be.
God, I had to run to the store and buy more spray paints.
Yeah, I bet. That makes sense. I know what it is, but no one else does. Geez, this is kind of exciting. I mean, there's a fun little surprise tomorrow that's happening.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. Tomorrow is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's fun, and then there's going to be more surprises. Jeez Louise. Pretty exciting.
Righteous Games. 3D printing is only for criminals who defy the Omnissiah James Workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Edgar, the CATACHAN Infantry Squad only comes with Flamer, and the CATACHAN Command Squad only comes with 5 models. That's true, yeah. I mean, I think, although the Command Squad would give you pretty much everything you need, it'd give you enough bits to kit bash probably all of the different people. And actually, that's kind of perfect that it only comes with 5 models, because a full kill team of Guardsmen is 14 models. And if you buy those 2 boxes, you'll end up with 15 models. Celtic Nord Tips! Back once again to tell my project, doing pre-Sanguinius Blood Angels, aka the Revenants, so a lot of Mark III. Ooh. Till you die from it, did you hear that Games Workshop had a really bad financial report? Yeah, it's the only thing a bunch of YouTubers have been talking about for like 4 months now.
Games
I don't
Workshop
care.
is going under, and that is good.
It seems weird how fandoms have kind of evolved to really, really, really be tuned in to the like cultural politics of the corporations behind the products we like. Isn't that a little weird?
It is a little weird.
Like when I was in high school, we would just talk Star Wars. We wouldn't be like, well, I heard that Kathleen Kennedy in the stocks of LucasArts, and I read the financial report for. Isn't it a little weird? I love Oreos. I have no idea what Nabisco's up to.
It's not good, by the way. Oh, it's not good. But speaking of good, let's get to the challenge winners.
Yeah.
Let's go through all of that stuff. So we had our challenge for this last month called Glow Up, where people took a model that they painted previously and then repainted it to make it a lot better. And these are the ones that we selected. We're going to reveal the like 3 like special categories. Our best basing, mad scientist, community critique, and then we're going to do our top 5, and then out of all of the ones that we showed off, we picked our ultimate winner, and that ultimate winner actually gets a prize.
Yeah.
So it's very, very exciting. So I will announce the categories. We're going to start with best basing.
And for best base, the winner is, drumroll please, brrr, boom. Oh, I gotta turn off. Boop. Pharaoh Von Saphiro with his Tau Riptide.
Mm-hmm.
Little glow up in the highlight departments, and a really, really cool base.
Hell yeah! There were some other models too, but that was that's the one I picked because it fits.
Yeah.
So really,
I also
cool.
like that he used the same orange, bright orange tufts from Gamer Grass that I used on my Necrons.
Hell yeah!
But very, very nice. Nice to see a little Tau action.
Mm-hmm.
And next up, Mad Scientist.
Yep.
And the winner of Mad Scientist is... Oh, boom! Coac 15324 with his super kit bashed Gene Stealer Patriarch sitting on his throne. Boy, I can't even imagine the work involved of cutting that head off of that body.
Very, very funny.
Mm-hmm. This really gives me who's the famous 40k artist? John Blanche.
George.
This does feel very Blanchy. Big, silly head on like weird, small, spindly body with lots and lots of arms. Very cool.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, we're gonna go with the community pick.
Yeah, and the community pick is boom, CJ Boy with his updated Primaris Intercessor Sergeant, Lieutenant, Captain.
Yeah, look at that.
Perhaps all of the above.
This was picked by y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very exciting.
Yeah, I love the sword from the Space Marine Command Squad making an appearance. And, of course, it's now based, which means it's actually finished.
Boom!
Might have been based before. It might have been based before, but now it actually has a little bit of sand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that one of the easy-to-build Primaris bodies? I think it might be. think I recognize the little like reliquary of bones hanging off his dick.
That's always my favorite feature of these models. A lot of things hanging off the dick.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta draw attention to the important areas of the model.
Very, very true. Alrighty, those are the 3 special categories. We're going to be switching over to the top 5. So let's go to the first one of the top 5.
Boom! Anosia with some spooky, scary miniatures that super duper glowed up. I mean, damn! The close-ups on these are awesome. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome base. It's really neat. It's like sickly, but still natural looking. It's really spooky. I thought they were maybe Malifaux, but they're from something else I don't remember.
Ah, I've heard of that. That's a fun game.
Yeah, it is. It's really great. We should make a game that's called the game, the one you know what it's called. That's the actual title.
Y'all know. Alrighty, let's go to the next one.
Boom! Blade Man with not only an updated paint job on a Death Knight, Grey Knight, Red Angels, Blood Angels with a Blood Angels captain, and it has been heavily converted as well.
Yeah.
Super cool. Love the base. It is literally exploding off the base.
Yeah. It really did glow up.
Man, it's super neat. I love the inclusion of the shield from the shield captain from Indominus. The little bird. What a neat little thing. I mean, it really frames it nicely. I also love that like he's staring up at it.
Yeah. Overall a great. Exactly. That's another great point to add. Just overall a really great model.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the
really
third
great use
pick.
of that banner.
Yeah.
Boom. Takamoto and his now gray and disgusting Death Guard and Poxwalkers. These are super neat.
Yeah, these are neat, and also the write-up is hilarious.
It is.
Like, go read the write-up. It is fantastic. These models made a little trip to Disneyland. They did. Disney World. Very exciting.
I also love the color selection on the bases. You got gray models and then bright blue bases.
Yep. Oh yeah, one of the Poxwalkers shit itself. But that's you got to go over and check those out. Alrighty, let's go to the fourth.
Boom. Sir Smashy and his revamped Necron Overlord. This one I absolutely love because he kept everything the same essentially, but just did it way better than his first attempt. And it's really, really neat. Everything is now highlighted really, really nicely. He added a cape, which actually works really well on this model. Like, I almost think the cape really adds something. I wish mine had a cape.
Yeah.
And a really cool little rock with a totem face on it.
Yeah.
See that's making good use of that tactical rock.
Tactical rock action.
Also really well based.
Beautiful. Yeah. A lot of these really, really glowed up.
I think this was my favorite so far. It was really fun seeing people's original model and then seeing it revamped. It also is further proof that your models are never done. You can always go back, add more, change it, strip it.
Strip it good.
Boop.
All right, let's go to the fifth.
Westfalen with his revamped tank. And what I didn't notice about this initially is he kind of matched his original camo pattern. Just doing it again, but way better.
Yeah, and there was other models a part of this as well. I picked this one. So those models are great as well, and also they really glowed up, as they say.
I really like this kind of like beach, like it looks exactly like the beaches, how they have that grass just poking out of the sands. It's really nice. Love a good tank.
Don't we all? And should we finally go to the ultimate winner? This is the winner that gets a prize.
Nah.
Okay. Nobody won then.
No, okay, yeah. So anyway, with these CATACHAN, I'm planning And the winner is Blade Man with his Blood Angels Captain and Terminator armor kit bash conversion revamp paint job.
Woo-wee.
Woo! Yeah,
So
it was just really nice model.
Yeah.
Unlike Games Workshop, Blade Man made the little bird look cool.
Yeah. So there you go, folks. That is the end of this challenge. And everybody that won, I'll give y'all rolls soon. And yeah, shall we go into the next challenge?
Yeah. But first, Dancing of Doom is flexing on us. That's a good-looking Panzer Kampfwagen 4 AUSF F2 with the long barrel, 75 millimeter KWK 74. That could be a complete lie.
Might as well be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fun. Alrighty, let me unprivate all this stuff. I was hiding it from everyone. Boom. Some rules. And the channel itself. Alrighty. This challenge is called Vroom. That's what the challenge is called. Because, basically, this whole challenge is all about vehicles. For this challenge, the only model of choice can be a vehicle. Something large and in charge with big wheels, tracks, or legs. So with that, you can pick like a transport. You can pick a tank of any kind. You could even do a plane if you wanted to. And you could do a dreadnought. We're allowing dreadnoughts. And the only stipulation is no cyborgs. You can't do cyborgs or any human thing that has robotic parts.
Yeah, it's gotta be like drivable or pilotable.
Yep, exactly. Alrighty, but you can paint it however you want. You can do anything, but you have to do these 3 things to it. It has to have some sort of glowing elements, like an object source lighting. It could be lights, muzzle flashes, or toxic waste. So maybe you make a base for it, or maybe you have some sort of leak on it that's lighting up or something. You need to have some sort of weathering, like rust, paint chips, or dirt. And then 3, you have to have some form of freehanding. You could either do like an army symbol or a Renaissance painting. Whatever.
Could put the Mona Lisa on the side of a Baneblade.
Yep, exactly. So whatever you want to do, but it has to have these 3 things to be considered as part of this challenge. Make sure you name the vehicle. As always, put the name at the top. It makes it easier for everybody to name it, because sometimes it's hard to do it at a quick glance while I'm getting the poll ready for the community pick. And again, it's pretty much the same as always. Try out new things, take photos of your process, put all of the relevant work in progress photos, final photos, and write-ups in 09 Vroom. Yeah, take pictures of it, all that fun stuff. The only thing that's really different with this one in terms of winning is, so we have the top 5, again, like always, and then the alternate winning categories are Mad Scientist and Community Pick. I got rid of the basing one because but they might not have bases. So that would be unfair to people that that have vehicles that don't have bases.
Wouldn't it be great if nobody wins because nobody's vehicle is based because they don't have bases?
Exactly. And the challenge starts now and ends on April 10th. Yeah, you got some time. It's about a month. And then we will reveal the winners on April 16th, unless we die. So there you go. Dancing of Doom. Wait, what? Are Imperial/Chaos Knights allowed? Yes.
Yeah, they're a mechanical, mechanized thingy. Something to do that 88. Gundam model. Yeah, Gundam would work. Oh, you know why they're called Gundams? Because they're dumb.
Oh, nice.
Nah, Gundams are cool. 1313s, I'm doing a kill rig. Ooh, nice. Daniel Thompson, you need a starter pistol for these challenges. We do.
That'd be pretty great.
Nancy Doom, Castellan Knight inbound for this challenge. Ronan, damn, I wish I could compete in that. I need a vehicle. Could even be a small one, maybe like a little Sentinel.
That's true. I mean, you don't even have to think 40k. Also, you could go pick up a cheap model kit.
Yeah, airplane.
Or I was even thinking you could do some Gasland stuff.
Yeah, that would work.
And also, if you want to relook at the rules for our challenge, or post all the stuff, it's on our Discord, and that is linked in the description below. Right below our web store that has our shirts, and right below our Patreon, conveniently located as the third link.
Lookout science. So pilotable includes basically every battlesuit in the Tau range. Are they actually allowed, or would you be restricted towards the more traditional vehicles like Devilfish? Nope. Those would all be fine.
Yep.
Champ Styles Walkers, yeah. Yep. Walkers are great.
Mm-hmm.
Jigabaz Jaeger. Gundams all look the same. Damn.
That's rude.
Throwing some shade at those weebs. King Canana, is that Grot on wheels a vehicle? No.
What model?
I assume the little bomb grot or bomb squig from the Beast Riders, or the Squig Riders.
The end. Vehicle glowing element. What else? All
Weathering?
The rules are on. Yes, all the rules are on the Discord. But yeah, it has to have a glowing element, has to have some sort of weathering, and freehanding. So you could do like an army symbol, or a Renaissance painting, or anything in between. But I want somebody to do a Renaissance painting.
VJ95, Jay, how thick is the cork you use for those bases? I want to do that for my CATACHANs. I think it's 1/4 inch.
Sounds about right.
Andy HF, does a wreck count? Tis a vehicle, even if it can't room no more. Yep, a vehicle wreck would count.
Fine. Some of those are really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. Doing a little cleanup. I made a big mess painting those orcs. Mm-hmm. And painting everything else in my life.
I wonder what you are talking about. Yeah, this is a pretty busy month, and next month, and the month after that, and the month after that, and pretty much every month after this month.
Mm-hmm.
This is a whole nother level.
Yes, it is.
Alchemist Tyrant, do the Mechanicus Cyber Horse Cowboys count as vehicles?
No. I mean, I know it's a robot, but it's not really a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Wargame Ramble, sounds like a good chance for Squidmar to enter his giant Tau Manta diorama. Oh, that pupper's not going to be done in time for our our competition.
Although, that would count. We would allow it. I don't think it would win, though.
No, yeah, it's not nearly good enough.
We wouldn't send him anything.
We would just text him and be like, what the hell?
Anyways, everybody message him, email, slide into his DMs, and ask him to compete
Absolutely.
in our challenge. That'd be perfect.
Alpha Nerd, your videos are savage. Much love from Ireland, brother. Ooh, neat.
Bennett Cromouthmal is
yeah,
I got it. Is a snotling wagon from Warhammer Fantasy a vehicle?
Yeah, it's a wagon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slipknot88, have you watched The Bad Batch yet? I have. I loved it. It was really, really good.
I hated it.
Montequilla OG, is mayonnaise a vehicle? No.
If you put wheels on the jar, then yes.
Yes, then it's a vehicle. Saint Anger, Jay, I want to take your advice and paint something not 40k. Where can I find interesting sculpts to buy online? Hardcore Miniatures, Victoria Miniatures, Anvil Industries, Puppets War. Make some awesome minis. Who else? Those are like the big ones. Cromlech, Spellcrow. Yeah, I don't know. Those are all companies that kind of make like wargaming adjacent miniatures. I don't know much about like art models. You'd have to go check out Miniac for stuff like that. Also, another good option is just buying stuff for other games. Malifaux has beautiful models. What's that Japanese-inspired game? Bushido? That has some gorgeous minis. Conquest: Last Argument of Kings.
Did you mention like looking up 3D prints on Etsy?
Yeah, you probably print them and send them for you.
Yeah, you can pretty much get anything on there.
Yeah.
Cobra Mode is some really, really fun miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
We got a question in our Discord. Defcopt is, I would say that's a no.
Yeah.
It's like the horse riders.
True. Yeah, it is like. Kind of.
I know it's right. It's riding that line.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the same as the horse riders. I think it doesn't count.
Yeah. Vincius de Sonza Oliveira. Broken Anvil has miniature war game adjacents, I think. Broken Anvil miniatures.
Primo Zemo, what about Warjacks from War Machine? I like them up. That's a go. You can do that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, definitely. It's the same thing basically as a
knight.
Dreadnought.
Yep.
Username is a vehicle a sandwich. No, it's a hot dog. Champ Styles, are there any NIDs that count as vehicles? No.
What about the drop pod things?
The MyFed Explorer pod? It is kind of like a vehicle. It doesn't have a face. Yeah. If you want to paint one of the spore pods, I think that counts. It's really kind of a terrain piece.
What's the big flyer guy?
The Harpy?
I would count the Harpy.
Yeah, I suppose.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's got wings and bombs.
Yeah, the Harpy. That is what I'm thinking of. I'd count the Harpy.
Matthew Cheeseman, just the one Nick today?
Yeah, but I'm a big Nick. Again,
I'm a big Nick now.
Energy. I'm a big Nick now.
Speaking of big Nick, I gotta get my airbrush cleaner so I can get started. I'm procrastinating.
Wow. Edscar, next month is Monster/Giants. I'm calling it now. Ha! You think we think that far ahead? That's not a bad idea though. Come on, live chat.
James Styles, are speeder bikes too small for this challenge? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to be bigger than a bicycle.
Yep.
Jason M. There's an armor cast unit transport. I wish I had it. Ooh, yeah, I think everybody does. I think there's only a couple hundred of those armor cast things floating around out there. 1313 says the Grot on the War Boss count. The War Boss counts as a vehicle. He is in mega armor. Nope.
I do like your thinking though.
I'm gonna ask things. Is it cool for me to airbrush? Yeah.
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 You can do anything you want. You just have to do those three things with the lighting effects of some kind, the weathering of some kind, and the freehanding of some kind. Matthew Cheeseman. Also, Nick isn't real. He may be a dentist. Well, you're banned from the stream now. How dare you say such a thing? That's probably one of the worst things you could say on these streams. Wargame Ramble. When are you having a historical minis only challenge?
Never.
Never.
It's not in historicals.
Not into historicals, but you can use historicals for many of the challenges that we've been doing.
Yeah,
like
we had Tank win.
Mm-hmm.
God, yeah, I should have taken a picture. I pulled so much paint out of this nozzle yesterday.
Oh yeah. Mm. It's like a nice boogie coming out. Did you eat it afterwards?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to
gain its strength. Yeah.
It's good luck.
That is some bubbly.
Yeah. Where's my cleaner?
Woo.
Where's my needle juice? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Ooh. Look at science. Where does something like the Exalted Seeker Chariot of Slaanesh fall? It is mostly demonettes. The chariot? I think it's
Let me see. I think
it's
I
got
know
a big
what
old
model
wagon
it is.
on it.
I think I know that model. It counts.
Yeah. It's got wheels and a wagon. Crew compartment.
Yeah.
Does it have a steer? I guess they steer it with the Seekers.
And I thought about yeah, I was thinking about this because when I was putting this together today, I was thinking about like Age of Fantasy and how all that stuff fits in. But yeah, I would say that counts.
Yeah, like one guy on horseback, no, but horses dragging a big giant thingy. That counts. Just like the what's the Squigosaur carrying the kill rig.
And we got a question about the Night Haunt Black Coach. That counts.
Oh yeah. That model's so cool. And so reasonably priced. Man, Games Workshop is too good to us.
Is that the one that is 1, 2, 3?
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah. RT, Jay's so rough with that airbrush. I'm scared he's going to spank it next. Are you gonna spank that airbrush?
Yeah, you gotta. That's how you keep it in line.
You put it in like a little maid outfit.
I am rough with that. I stick it right under the water and pull the trigger.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got my little sandbox bucket of water next to me.
Christian Araza, a Nemesis baby carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts. I hope that every single person that's asking this is going to enter.
Yeah.
Because I want to see all these models.
I mean, literally, you just need to take some pictures and write 3 sentences. And you're in.
Yeah, yeah. Some people write a lot. You don't have to write as much as other people. We like it, but you don't have to.
John, that paint cup is nasty. Oh, you have no idea.
Dirty little paint cup.
Yeah.
Mini
Naughty
School
little dirty paintbrush.
is using the land speeder as a CATACHAN air cavalry a viable option, or are there better looking proxy ones on the market? I think that sounds pretty cool. I'd probably use the scout one that has the extended crew compartments that I've never ever physically seen anybody ever use. Like, I've barely seen pictures on the internet of that model. But I think that would look lovely. With some CATACHAN thrown in there.
Woo. Mad the cheese man. My nephew was recently getting into 40k, but is now more interested in Age of Sigmar. How
So
do
you
I
disowned
get
him.
back? How do I get him back into the grimdark imperial glory of 40k?
Maybe you get him into demons. That way it can be either.
That's true. It's a good idea. Ooh. We're gonna get some fun airbrushing on this stream.
Let me double, triple check if this is what I did. I'm pretty sure it is, but it is looking a
only
little
there was-
bright.
If only there was a video going through all these different things.
I love the CATACHAN video. It's neat. Alright, my computer's chugging.
So
Chugging.
am I. I can't believe it hasn't just given up. Like, you know what? I'm not streaming. You can't make me, Dad.
Yeah, that's the right color. Faux show.
Wargame Ramble. I'm almost finished painting this epic 40k rhino for the contest. Is there a prize for fastest submitted? There isn't, but we did have, I think it was Simon the Lobotomized Monkey, I think 2 different challenges was did it during the long stream. Like within the first 2 hours of the challenge being live. Which is pretty amazing. Peter question: how do I get a deliberate splatter effect from an airbrush?
You turn the PSI way down, like past 0, like to like between 0 and 1, and you hold the trigger all the way down and open, and then you slowly increase the pressure until just spatter is coming out. It helps to have like a little piece of paper next to you and just watch the spatter pattern. And then once you have the droplets you like, and sometimes what helps is pulsing the trigger back and forth to let wet paint build up on the front of the airbrush and then get blown off.
Yeah. Exactly. VJ95. When are we getting EOB tank tops, hoodies, sweatpants, hats, and coffee cups? Well, gonna be waiting a bit for all of that, but out of that list, coffee cups is probably the one that's gonna happen sooner. Yeah, I think we have plans for coffee cups, posters of the Say No to Pots, and stickers of that as well. So that's like the next things that we're going to be working on.
You know what? Let's just on this guy. Let's let the brown get onto his cape a little bit. Let's be bad.
Ooh.
These guys are. I do them mostly with contrast paint.
Wargame Ramble. This Renaissance painting on the side of an epic 40k rhino is proving a little challenging, though. Yeah, could imagine.
Omnion, can I submit my Demon Prince on the technicality of it being piloted by the will of Nurgle? Nope.
But I like your thoughts.
Matthew Cheeseman, I'm only interested in EOB jorts.
Those are coming soon, tomorrow. I didn't want to say anything, but those are coming tomorrow.
The BioLizard, do you guys have a power sword tutorial? Not specifically, but I do show how to do power swords with a paintbrush in the Chaos Lord video, where I paint a Chaos Lord pink. P5. I give you a promise that I will buy at least one cup.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I remember there was a great story from Adam Savage of Mythbusters fame, where he really wanted a maker. Somebody on the RPF Replica Props forum, he really liked their Blade Runner pistol, and they didn't really want to make more. And then he said, if you do another run of these pistols, I'll buy the first 20.
That's amazing.
And what's kind of awesome is because he's a celebrity and has a lot of money, but I bet for in terms of celebrity, just making neat things is probably pretty darn cheap in terms of a hobby. Like some people are buying boats and islands, and he's spending like $2,500 on on Blade Runner props. Gangrene McCluster, Jay, were you raised in a barn? No, I was raised next to a barn. I didn't get to go in the barn.
Yeah, that makes sense. You were tied up outside.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the pasture. Yeah, well, we like to be rude. That's kind of what this is. Sir Jim 2009. Why so much burping? It's a problem.
Today I was hanging out with my sister for a little bit, and she hates burping. It's nails on a chalkboard to her. She cannot handle it. And so what was great, I felt a burp coming, so I was like, wait, excuse me, and then I burped. Just a nice loud one.
And she watches all these streams, right?
Yeah, all of them.
So that's pretty horrible.
Nathan Robinson, I haven't gotten the orcs, and I'm wondering what units to get first. Orc boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should get a burp beep button.
Mm-hmm. Burp beep.
Burp beep.
Oh, people love when there's a little noise accompanying a joke.
People love it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Love it. Evil Eyeball. Hi guys, I'm out for my evening walk, and even though it's data to burn, I put you guys on.
Nice.
Well, there we go. We'll help you burn off that data.
Yeah.
It's kind of the beginning of the month, though, so.
Love a good airbrush.
Blah.
That is good airbrush.
Save for Psycho, any chance?
Mine.
any chance of a video on you painting Sisters of Battle? I painted a bunch of Sisters Repentia on stream and Sisters Novitiates on stream. So if you want to go back through the archives, you can see me paint those models. I don't know, I'll probably do a video on painting Repentia. I really had a fun thought of, I've always wanted to do lore videos, but do them kind of differently. Does anybody remember, in like 2012, Mini Wargaming put out a bunch of lore videos where they actually kind of made really cool, like, in-universe photos using the models from Games Workshop. It was really cool, and those videos kind of blew up, and I'd love to do something like that. But what I thought would be really, really cool is if I get different YouTubers to voice over each video, because they're probably they're going to be pretty short, probably 4 or 5 minutes. And so it'd be like, I would love to get like Baldermort to do the Black Templar. Maybe like Hobby Knight could do Sisters of Battle. I just think that'd be neat.
That would be neat.
The BioLizard, I've never got your answer on the opinions of the Dornian heresy. Don't know what that is. God of the Arena, are you going to paint some Khazarkin for Imperial Guard? They're rumored to be making a comeback in the next few months. Maybe, if they're cool enough.
Professional disappointment. I am saddened to say the Great Unclean One is 150 now.
Ooh, what was he before? Like 120? I think it was, yeah, it was expensive before too.
Yeah, because the price hike is in effect, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I haven't looked at the prices of things yet.
You know what? This might be a hot take. Not a fan of the price rises. I know most people are really into it, but not a fan. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe I have to give it a try.
Yeah. Not bad. I think it's pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm. I know my name is J. Bartholomew Schillen, but you know, even I have my limits.
Yeah.
And Scar, I do voiceover. Let me know if you ever do that in 2 or 3 decades.
You got it. Yep. I'm actually really upset that Games Workshop is raising the prices of gas. That's really upsetting.
I was pretty upset too. Yeah, so the CEO decided to raise the price of gas. Yeah, it's really unfair.
Thanks, Games Workshop.
Yeah, next Games Workshop's gonna take away the McRib.
Oh god, that would be horrible.
Does anybody like the McRib? I don't really like it.
I don't like it at all.
It's just a regular patty with pickles. Like, I don't get it.
Bah.
VJ95, Jay, how do you get into all of those small spaces like between the gun and the chest? Probably won't. I'll just throw some contrast back there, and I don't think anybody will ever notice. Callum Robertson, I knew it was coming. The price hike because everything is going up in price. That's no excuse.
Lucky Bat, the Shamrock Shake, the McRib. What's next?
Games Workshop has gone too far.
I don't like the Shamrock Shake.
No.
It sucks.
You know, though, I remember liking it when I was a little kid. And I wonder if I was just a dumb kid or if they changed it.
I bet they changed it.
Yeah.
Because people used to really love it. Do they still do it?
I think they do.
Wow.
I mean, now they basically just put like minty goo in the regular like
Vanilla.
soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
Yeah. Damn, I haven't had a shake since the 80s. Man, I used to get a medium vanilla shake for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months in a row. Just once or twice a week, all the time. It was like my favorite thing. Remember they used to put the cherry in?
I liked the cherry.
Anymore. Bullshit.
You know where you get a good vanilla shake from? Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King.
That's a good vanilla shake. It's like buttery.
It is buttery. You can tell that they make those with love.
Oh yeah.
Edscar, you changed your taste buds over time, so blame them for not changing the shake to match your taste buds.
That's true. I do. I blame Games Workshop. War Game Ramble. Jay, regarding the price rise, have you tried making more money? You know, I hadn't thought of it, but it's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
TC Gentry, down for voiceover. You need to get Midwinter too. Ooh, what faction would Midwinter voiceover? What faction is a kind British voice?
Orcs.
Yeah, that could work.
RT. I love Americans' passion for awful fast food and chain restaurants. I don't understand it at all, but enjoy it.
Oh yeah, that's what we're all about here.
Everybody loves a corporate steakhouse. It's just for us and the people that know what that means. Lucky bad, get that cash money, honey.
Mauve cord variety. Pretty soon, real crack will be cheaper than plastic crack.
Well, I cannot wait for that.
Mauve cord variety. What's a shamrock shake? It's like a burger, but it's got more cheese than average.
Shamrock shake? Is a burger?
Nah,
Oh, you're making a joke.
Mm-hmm. I was
I
being
didn't get it at
willfully
all,
dense.
So it wasn't good.
Miguel Cruz recently made a Sister's Dogmata with 2 pugs on leash and an exorcist with LED missiles. Got any dank ideas for a Sisters project? Damn, that's pretty great.
That sounds amazing.
Maybe like some sisters, make some sisters with like look like the Queen's Guard, like with the big bear hats. Christian Riza, what faction is Major Kill? Ooh, what faction is Major Kill?
Something, Yeah. Custodes.
Yeah. Oh, he's a custodian himself. Literally, like he wanted to get back into really great shape after the pandemic, and for part of the reason was so that he could do a Custodes cosplay photo shoot. That guy is awesome.
It is pretty great.
Evil Eyeball. I think it works. The orcs are more fitting for someone like Glass Half Dead. Glass Half Dead also has a very like British voice.
I saw something.
Some of the
There
dude,
it is.
this whole price thing on Games Workshop kinda stinks, not gonna lie. How am I supposed to get grots at those pricing? How will I feed my cat?
Oh. Ah, God, where is it? There was a really good comment. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of everything. I got excited because I saw the word Culver's, but I don't know where it is. Whoever posted that, post that again.
Andy Crimson gets into shape for Custodes photo shoot, wears all-encompassing armor hiding all progress. Also, hey everyone. Oh, he was old school Custodes, where they just wore the helmet and the loincloth.
Hell yeah! Jason M. Eat the cat, save money on groceries, buy more Warhammer.
You know what? It sounds like a good solution.
There you go.
Spoof Gary, what do you think what do you think is a realistic price to pay in today's market for the Warhammer 40k Indominus box set, and do you think it is still worth trying to source? Probably not. There's probably not that many floating out there. They're probably going to go for a pretty penny, and you can buy almost all those models in the regular Games Workshop Start Collecting. It doesn't come with everything, but it comes with a lot. Also, the starter sets didn't go up in price, so you're still safe.
Is $300 a good price?
No.
Is $350 a good price?
No.
Is $375 a good price?
Nope.
Can you guys guess how many watchers are looking at that?
16.
5.
5? Okay.
You ruined it.
Yeah.
That's always the problem.
Mhm.
With asking stuff like that. Yeah, everybody's selling it for like over $300. Almost $400.
You can just buy those models now.
Yeah, but they're preying on people that don't know.
Yeah. Woo, all right, that is brown. Next up, green.
Nathaniel Broomall, what do you think about the Imperium magazine?
It looks super cool. Yeah, you get some models for a pretty good price. Oh my gosh, and that magazine. I mean, that's really what you're buying it for. The articles?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, I mean, if you want to collect a bunch of Imperium stuff and Necrons, it seems like a great buy. It also comes with a little bit of terrain. I think there's also probably something to just keeping an eye on it and trying to snag the best issues, because you can buy them individually. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to buy those in Warhammer stores, but I haven't seen any at our local store. Maybe I'll have to ask him next time. Ask the manager. Yo, dog, how do I get my $20 rowboat girly man?
Yeah. Yo, what up? You give him a little fist bump.
Mm-hmm.
Spoof Gary, why do you think the Dominion box set's so cheap right now? 120 on Amazon.
Because they made
Nobody
too
wants
many.
it. Yep. No, but yeah, they made too many of an awesome box that is pretty sick.
The same reason that the Games Workshop stock is down. Too many people are trying to sell it.
The Roll Painter. You can get the first 4 issues at Games Workshop stores in Germany.
Ah, cool. I know when they teased it, when they fake teased it to us Americans, I was really excited for issue 3, which I think was 3. It was the full box of Necron, not Hexmark destroyers, the other type of destroyers. Hexmark, Locus, Ophidian. God, it's the only one I can't think of the name of. It was just the 3 Necron destroyers for $20. I'm like, that's a good price. I know I already own 6, but hey.
And is it like actual Games Workshop sprues, or did like a different company make them for the magazine?
I don't know. I've never seen. Can anybody confirm? Like, has anybody bought one? Does it say made in China on the sprues, or does it normal?
Yeah, it's a good question.
I know the Space Marine Heroes are made in China.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people say Scorpack?
Scorpack, yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of.
See, kind of what we need, just in general, is a chat that's always around us 100% of the time that just reminds us things that we forget.
God, that would make script writing so much easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Ramble. Games Workshop should have offered some shares of stock with each Dominion purchase. Nathaniel Brumall, that is issue 4, and it's only $14. Yeah. Although if you don't buy it at a store, isn't it $5 shipping?
The Roll Painter, yeah, full on Games Workshop plastic.
Sweet. Yeah.
Christian Araza, does your state acknowledge daylight savings? Not looking forward to tomorrow. I work at 5 a.m. Hell yeah, it does. That's a little reminder. We're gonna be an hour ahead starting tomorrow. I'm okay with it. I think it's great.
Why?
Because I'm a farmer.
Ah.
It's good for me. Jeez, just be a farmer. Got to tend to my crops in March. My March crops. I can't wait till Monday, because everybody is going to be upset when the daylight stuff changes for us, but not for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's always fun. Good old spring forward and fall back.
I remember one time I woke up when you gain an hour, I woke up and it was like 7, and I'm like, great, I'm gonna go back to bed. And then I woke up again and it was 7. And I was like, what? Cyber Psycho, I regret buying 3 boxes of Krieg. They're a pain to build. They are. A lot of little pieces.
Also Pathfinders. Holy shit.
Yeah.
God, they're small. Ugh. Primo Zemo. Yeah, a mom farmer. You caught me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Needs a little more paint. Nathaniel Brumal, issue 5 has the only unique miniature. Yeah, it's a Space Marine captain, if you can believe it. Kind of a cool one, though. He's like swinging his sword up. Selzor, hey Nick, how's the orc army looking, and have you painted any more since the challenge?
It is completely finished in my mind. I have not touched it at all.
You know, I watched that video today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And is it good?
It's a video. It's fine. I think the subject is great. The execution is sometimes good and sometimes interesting.
Yep. That was a while ago video.
Yeah.
Like way over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea of something that I would love to do with them, but it's gonna be work. Working and twerking is what I'll have to do to get that army done. But I do have an idea to revamp it and to make it exciting again, because that's like the problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been too much.
I got a great name. Make orcs great again.
Yeah, that's what it is. I did see this. This was a while ago. I think I have it saved on my phone. I saw somebody. They painted their. At least they had some orc with a banner, and it had the orc was. It was an orc. Remember that famous poster of Obama with the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, the change poster.
Yeah, they did that style, but they painted an orc on that orc banner, and they put Crump at the
Crump.
top. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Andy Crimson, Moga. Exactly. Sean, you just noticed the 3 little Nicks merged into one big Nick. Again, big Nick energy.
Bad.
RTRT, can Space Marine captains take just a bolter? Yeah, I think so. God, I should not have put in that medium. It really thinned my paint. And this is Games Workshop paint, so it's already thin. No, although Caliban Green historically does not have amazing coverage.
That's Caliban from The Tempest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody's favorite Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Runge, I watched an old EOB basing City Rubble. So helpful. City Rubble. Love that. You know what oldie but a goldie video that we have is?
What?
The blast craters.
Yeah.
That is a really good video. Also, the Cup of Joe drop pod is pretty hilarious.
It is, yeah. I like the video a lot. Making drop pods out of Dunkin' Donuts coffee cups.
Yep. Chris, my son turned 1 today. To celebrate, I got shot off the table in round 3.
Nice.
And your son did that? I don't know if 1-year-olds are supposed to roll dice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're supposed to eat them or put them up their nose.
Yeah. I think I could use a couple. How many dice do you think you could shove up your nose?
I guess one each nostril, so 2.
You think you're gonna do 2? I bet I got 4.
Damn.
There.
No, I think
I mean, you don't think you just? I mean, assume that you're gonna have to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I can make 4 happen. Yeah, it would need professional attention to
Yeah.
unget 4 up there, but...
Yeah. All right, where are the dice?
Champ Styles finally assembled my Fallout figures, and man, do the sculpts kind of suck. I'll still have fun, but I was expecting something more without bad gaps and resin flakes. Really? Huh. I have a bunch of the Fallout figures, and they're all perfect. Which, the Modifius Fallout miniatures? Which ones did you get? The only ones that do stink, the Fallout miniatures from the core box are pretty bad because they're PVC. I know, I was looking on Amazon because, like, well, maybe, you know what? I have a bunch of the models now. Maybe I just play the game, and all of the comments on Amazon are like, the models are bad.
Daniel Brumall. Big foam dice would be fine for the baby. I guess that would be okay.
Onion, watched your video on Black Templar Reavers. When did you use for the parchment of the custom purity seals? I have a video on that called, like, 3 ways to make purity seals, but it's really, really thin tin. It's like a sheet of tin. It's probably pretty darn close to like an aluminum can. That would probably also work.
It's Scar, you can get dice that are 1 millimeter in size. You could inhale the whole bag.
I have some of those dice. They're really small. They're cool.
Give them a breathe in.
Yeah. Hey, one wild thing I always see. Has anybody watched the channel, the YouTube channel Snips and Wib? He always uses dice to make, like, if he needs to add height to the miniatures, he puts dice underneath, like, his glue and sand. Now I thought that was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they're not free. Unless they are free dice.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Araza. EOB customized dice would be cool. Make them lime green too, like your profile.
Yeah, that is something we've needed to change forever. Our YouTube profile picture.
Oh yeah, and a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Love to do a complete overhaul. Maybe we know who should do it.
Yeah.
So there you go. Because that was really the problem before. Is that there's no time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. You have someone really talented do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we stream every single night and we put out 3 YouTube videos a week. How could we possibly have time to draw our own channel art?
And merch and anything, and all that stuff. Yeah, well, we don't. And there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Bear boy.
Beep, beep.
Bear boy. Michael Jorgensen. Nah. EOB dice, orange. Always orange. Yeah, the dice would be orange.
Ooh, what would the EOB dice have on the 6? Would it just be EOB?
It would be like a burp cloud. Yeah, it'd probably just be EOB. That would probably look the best. It'd be maybe it'd be a pot. Like a Games Workshop pot. That's spilled. That would also work.
Nathaniel Broomall, orc milk is Shamrock Shake.
Ugh.
1313s. And the 1 would be Lil, and Nick is also here.
I like it when there's cute stuff on the 1 and the 6, so it's really confusing and hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always great when you have to explain your dice.
Use my live chat slow. There it is. Nathaniel Broomall, a bolter crossed with a paintbrush. Be kind of a fun little symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Edgar, never bring out your confusing dice before the 3rd date. Honestly, that's a pretty good tip. Righteous Games. Wait, you guys don't just always explain your dice? I assume my opponent can't read. Yeah.
Can't read dots?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, Sean, you always have to read everything to him. Right, Sean? Not here. What do you think Sean's doing right now?
Probably playing Root.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Benjamin Reynolds, where are the Eons of Battle dice? Coming soon.
Dice are hard to make.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know if we would make those.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe special ones or something, but yeah.
Candy Creations, are those Cobalt Keep bases I spy? You better believe it.
Oh yeah. We're all based up.
Mm-hmm.
All cobalted.
The cobaltiest, keepiest bases around.
I want to see a Cobalt Keep booth at the Adepticon.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I don't know if that's going to happen. Probably not.
Yeah.
That's what I would like.
Probably not.
I can't wait to tackle Brent from Rubicon Hobbies.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. Is
Ooh.
Casey going to be there?
I don't know. Ooh, I wonder what if in my lore videos, what faction does Goober voice over? I guess goblins for fantasy. As long as they're smiling.
Oh, they'll be smiling, all right. Cobalt keep bases. RTRT. The hobby world needs EOB collectible coins.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, and NFTs. Yeah, we're actually building our own little world in the metaverse right now. Very exciting. You can all buy EOB real estate in the metaverse. Man, I would be selling those cat paintings as NFTs.
Absolutely.
And prints, just in general. I legitimately would buy those prints and hang them up.
Goob doesn't do any merchandise.
There was mugs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Champ Styles, why have NFT when you can have BLPs? True.
Ooh, that already looks kind of neat. I just did polka dots on his camo cloak.
Very exciting.
Don't tell me I'm out of paint. I still have a bunch of bases left to do.
You're out of paint.
Wish I had a toothbrush around. My airbrush is getting a little gunky.
I thought you were gonna maybe brush your teeth.
Mini school, where did you get the plants for the bases? These are made by a company called Epic Basing. They make epic basing bits that you can 3D print or purchase from them, and then you can glue them onto your bases. They're wonderful.
They're wonderful. And let me see if I have a link for you. You can get 10% off if you want to order them.
Yeah. They are positively epic.
They are. Hey. Gotta switch my keyboard. Here. If you use that link to Epic Basing, you get 10% off. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, 10% off, and their prices are already so reasonable.
I know, it's pretty insane. You know, they didn't go up like Games Workshop prices.
Man, what if Games Workshop gave us a 10% off code?
We'd buy a lot more stuff. Sam Emsley Media, can you explain what the bucket is for with the airbrush? Sorry if you've already explained it.
Yeah, it's so that I don't have to get up and go to a sink to properly clean my airbrush. I just dunk it in the water, spray out the contents of the cup, give it a couple of swirls, a little bit of backflow to flush out the paint that's remaining inside of the airbrush. And then the big bucket of water, there's so much in it that even if it gets like dirty with paint, it won't like leave paint in the airbrush. It's just super convenient. Ronan, what faction would Miniac voice over?
Wood elves.
Yeah, wood elves.
Any elf.
Maybe vampires? He likes vampires.
That's true. Sid Anger. 10% off. Then Games Workshop would only be really expensive instead of ridiculously expensive.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Benjamin Reynolds. All that cleaning stuff is lies. He dunked his face in it when you buy a shirt.
Yeah. Speaking of shirts, we have merch.
We do have merch.
We have some really, really cool shirt designs. Somewhere.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Boom! Eons of Battle, Space Marine, painting a Space Marine. I'm sorry, sci-fi soldier future guy.
Jeez.
Definitely not a
Insane.
Space Marine. Doesn't even look like one.
No.
And we also have Say No to Pots.
Say no. And yeah, it's very, very exciting. We got some cool stuff coming.
And a little airbrush, you got this?
Say no to pots, but say yes to Say No to Pots t-shirts.
Yeah!
My Strange Brain, what happened to the 3? And Nick has also your stickers. They have now combined.
Mm-hmm. Boom! There we go. 14 bases done. All planted up and
Amazing.
no place to go. Now time to break out a little contrast paint.
Ooh, love that bubble. Yeah. Spray that bitch out. Michael Jorgensen, if Nancy Reagan couldn't get me to say no to pot, neither can you. Oh, good old Nancy. My Strange Brain, I played my first game of 40k today and lost. Yep. Sometimes you lose.
Mm-hmm.
But did you have fun? That's the real question. Because I lost last week and actually cried. So.
Ah.
I do not take losing well.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing my little pouty face and stomping around, and Jay and Sean were like, hey, you should maybe calm down a little bit. It's just a game. And I spit on them. But they kind of liked it. So this is kind of a weird experience.
Then we all went and got Shamrock Shakes.
Yeah, we did. The only part of that wasn't true was the last part. We didn't go get Shamrock Shakes.
Man, the nozzle on this pupper is extreme. Just give it a little cleany clean because I'm going to need this later.
No airbrush.
Also, because you should clean your airbrushes when you're done using them. Spider335, any tips for someone new to airbrushing? Just got one today and haven't opened it yet. Yeah, I'd say probably take out a piece of paper and do your first sprays on that and get a feel for making some small dots and some lines.
I think you should open the package first before you do that.
I think you start spraying first before you've unpackaged it. Speaking of
And then
unpackaging it, I'm gonna go pee.
Ooh. Someone needs to unpackage some diapers like I did. All right, everybody in the chat, say how much you hate Jay. I really enjoyed that last time. And, yeah. I don't like that he paints very well. That's my contribution to this. Lucky back. Next painting challenge, Jay, clean your airbrush. You know, that is a good idea. $13.13s. I'm here for Nick. Woo!
Bad.
Yeah, that burp was towards Jay, and it was rude. Just so everybody knows. Flipnote Dude at 88. I still dislike how kind he is. Me too. Spider 335. Yeah, damn his talents. Agreed. Just be bad. Spartan 2 paintball. We hate Jay. Yeah. Jason M. Sometimes when Jay leaves, I fantasize about him never coming back. Oh yeah, just like my dad. Just like my dad. Sean, Jay's positivity is very annoying. This is true. Benjamin Reynolds, I think Jay should wear adult diapers like old people at casinos to live stream. Then he could stream while streaming like the Marines painting a Marine. I agree.
Boop, boop, doo, ba, doo, boop, ba, doo, doo.
Righteous Games. I hate the fact that Jay can grow a beard and I can't. How rude of him. Obviously, he should have known that would offend me. Also, how nice he is. Nice people are the worst.
Uh-huh.
I like asking when people when you leave. I like asking the people what they don't like about you.
Oh, trust me, I know. I read the comments.
Yep. People hate how positive you are. People hate just you. People just like how good you are.
The words I say. People used to really be upset about my eyebrows. I don't know if I move my eyebrows less in videos now, or everyone just got over it. That used to be a big one.
It used to be a big one. Yep, I don't know. I even got that comment before too in some video that we were together in. I think you should shave off your eyebrows.
I think so too. And then paint them back on. I have a tutorial on painting fine lines.
There you go. Perfect.
Speaking of painting fine lines, let's just glob contrast paint onto these pants.
Hell yes. Jason M is upset that you came back.
Me too.
Yeah. He was hoping that you would just leave and never come back.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty fun.
Just text you. Yeah, I'm gonna run to Walgreens. Can you just stall a little?
Mm-hmm. You know, I think I can end the stream from here.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
But of course you would never.
I would never do that. Got to commit to that 3 hours.
Hmm. This camo green is a nice color.
It is a nice color.
Of course, pretty soon I'm gonna have to be giving that speed paint a try. Maybe
paint.
very, very soon.
Feely, I dislike that I have a cold and Jay doesn't. Why does he have to set up a stream specifically to mock my sinuses? Jeez, why would you do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was kind of weird and vindictive.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if I knocked over the camo green?
God, I would love it. Please do.
I've only ever spilt one wash.
How much to tip it over on purpose?
This color, I wouldn't. But $20 and I will spill paint. Got a little bit too much paint on his belt. I'll have to pull that off. Nathaniel Broomall. If you're going to Walgreens, bring me back some combos.
And you should get some combos yourself because you haven't had them.
Never.
I had them a long time ago. Sean, no deal. $20. We pick the color.
No. $20.
Yeah, $20. Yeah.
20 bucks. Yeah. $20, and the paint is going. I mean, for $1,000, I'll knock over this this bucket of water next to me. It'll be like the old the ice bucket challenge.
Oh god.
God, I remember somebody was doing the ice bucket challenge, and they like horribly went wrong. A friend of theirs was like standing on like an upper patio, and they were gonna dump the ice, or they were gonna dump the bucket of ice water on them, but they lost control of the bucket, and so the bucket just slid off the railing and slammed into her head.
Damn.
And it was beautifully framed for comedy because you couldn't see like below her knees, and so she just drops out of frame. And then you see the friend looking scared, and then the video cuts out.
One of my favorite videos is it the Wizard of Oz stage play?
Yeah,
where
with
the
Toto.
dog falls off. Yep, the dog falls off the stage.
Oh, bam! Just right down. Toto, come back! Wham!
Man, with all the confidence in the world.
Yeah.
Love it.
Little dog's just like, and the dog didn't even like run away or anything. The dog was just like, nope, I'm out.
Yep.
Wargame Ramble, I spilled a pot of skeleton horde all over my desk once. Nothing quite like wiping up $8 and throwing it in the trash. A really, really good trick with stuff like that is you can use a paper towel, or better yet, a sponge. Soak it up and then squeeze it back into the pot. Nathaniel Broomall, I'm looking forward to seeing you paint up the Thunderhawk. Me too.
Oh god, I can't wait. It's such a fun little ship, and
It is.
God, I want to do Aeronautica so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think instead of going forward an hour, we should gain 6 hours a day.
Oh my god. Yeah, this video would be easy with 6 hours.
That only we have, that no one else does.
Wasn't it the sequel to 2001: A Space Odyssey, or maybe it was Space Odyssey, where they're given an extra sun so that there's no more nighttime?
Hmm.
And I always thought that didn't make sense, because don't you need nighttime or else the Earth will bake?
Yes. I like nighttime.
Yeah, nighttime's great.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, daytime is overrated.
Yep. I think we get rid of the sun.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Jam Styles, have you ever repainted one of the ships from X-Wing?
Yeah, I repainted a lot of them.
And there's a video on doing it.
There is.
It's last year. Like early last year.
You'll be the 700th view it gets.
Yep.
It got some
Yeah,
views, but
That one did not do well.
no.
I think it's tricky out there for a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Primo Zemo, Jay, that pot spill / save video was the first EOB video I saw.
Nice.
That was a good one. I know that it was triggering.
Mm-hmm. That was the thumbnail, wasn't it? The knocked over paint.
Yes. But also, you know, it happened.
Oh yeah, many times in the video.
Mm-hmm.
When you get footage like that, you gotta use it.
Yep. And I remember somebody even made it a GIF. The best part, though, was that shot, you know, we created that shot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you poured all the stuff back in, and then you spilled it on accident.
Yes.
And that was also captured on camera as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's on our Patreon.
Yeah. There's a lot of great stuff on our Patreon.
This is true. We just came out with our community critique today. And it's always good. Pop along. Watch my first EOB vid today. Sub the channel. Nice chill vibe.
Yeah, that's what we're about. You know, we don't subscribe to the idea of taking toys and games that seriously. it's a weird concept, but
I mean, speak for yourself. It's very serious.
Mm-hmm.
Pop along. I just started painting and collecting minis.
Ooh.
Sweet.
I collect minis, and I paint them sometimes.
Mm.
Sometimes.
I exclusively get rid of stuff and sell things.
Mm. I honestly feel like that would be kind of a cool YouTube channel. Just selling, being like, I bought this stuff, and I'm gonna like flipping. It's like those house flipping shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Eric and Margaret are looking for a nice Age of Sigmar Beastman army, and they only have about $200 to spend. The features that they're looking for is contrast paint.
Write this one down. That's a good one. Oh, goodness gracious.
I can't reach his crotch.
Well, then you don't get to paint it.
Mm-hmm. Sean, oh man, I just dropped my lighter in my brush water cup. It's good luck.
Whoopsies.
Nathaniel Broomall, what do you think about the Necromunda Ash Wastes coming up? I think it's really neat. I hope they have some really, really fun vehicles that that would make a good kit bash fodder. That's Gar, the anti-eBay miniatures rescue. Up along, I found Warhammer extremely hard to figure out what to buy or how to get started. I think the way to get started is probably look on the web store at all of the different factions, and then pick the one that's your favorite, and then probably buy their troop box. You can actually search by army role. So if you just go to Warhammer and then just do battlefield role troops, it'll show you all of the troops for all the armies. Because I think it's really important to really like the troops, because you're probably going to be painting the most of those. You're probably going to own the most of those. So it's neat. Jason M. Deshawn, are you smoking at your paint desk? Wait, is anybody not smoking right now?
I'm smoking right
'Cause
now.
this is a smoking stream.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't bring your babies on the stream.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can allow vaping just today, but, you know, really we're talking stogies, menthols, ciggies, maybe a pipe.
Yeah,
You know,
you
whatever
can
happened to
put-
the pipe? I feel like a pipe is
I miss
wonderful.
I miss it. I think we should bring it back.
I want a big Sherlock Holmes pipe.
Yep. I want a stogie in one hand and a pipe in the other. That's what I want.
My grandpa used to smoke a pipe, but then his doctor told
Yeah.
him to stop, so he stops.
I would have kept going.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. It's like an attractive looking object.
Yep.
You just stuff in the stuff. You just sit there puffing away. Their house still kind of has that smoky smell to it.
Yeah, that does not go away.
No, it doesn't. It's probably been like 15, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Monitor, what about Snoigen Boingo? Oh yeah, we're all about that Snoigen the Boingo. Ooh, anybody ever listen to Boingo Boingo? This is my private life. This is my private life. Do I really want to know? Has it always been this way? It's a fun band.
Boingo? Boingo.
Nothing bad ever happens to me. And nothing bad ever happens to me.
Linku 11. Even though I forfeit, I still can't believe I lost my first full game of Age of Sigmar. I've never won a game of Age of Sigmar or 40k.
Well, if it's your first ever full game, I feel like, 50-50 shot. I think I might have just a little tiny bit over Zenithal, these guys. I mean, they're turning out just fine, but I think I was a little aggressive.
You should strip them and start over.
I really should. I think I always try to avoid the trap of over Zenithaling, because then you kind of just primed it white.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes when you're Zenithaling, stuff looks a little too dark, but I think you should just let it be too dark. Then you get that nice heavy contrast. And hey, contrast paint.
Ah.
Bum bum bum. And the video,
Yeah,
the gopher looking at the camera.
But they're not speedy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think when I do my Army Painter speed paint video, I have 2 models that I think would be perfect to try out on. I think one I'll just paint up and like experiment and try things out, and then the other one I'll just time myself to see if they really are speedy. Which I bet they're pretty quick.
League of 11. I've played at least 15 games of 40k, lost them all.
Who do you play against? Is it Sean?
Oh, Sean. Oh, Shawnee boy is the Sean keeps winning.
Mm-hmm.
This song especially works in this month. VD95. Jay, this is making me want to dish my products and do my CATACHANs.
Ooh, I mean,
You should
I'm
finish
having a
with the
good
projects.
time. CATACHAN. This guy's kind of got like a vest. Yeah, I'll probably paint his vest brown. Brown. Brown, 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 brown.
The Rybot. Jay, I'm not going to apologize for being late, but I just got here after killing a party member in my D&D campaign. The character, not the
Nice.
player. Come back when you kill the player.
Yeah.
Okay, Link 11. My younger brother and best friend. One plays Necrons, one plays Thousand Suns.
Well, and that's the challenge. You got to beat them. You got to beat them both.
Yeah, it is difficult. And sometimes it feels like the dice are just not on your side. Yeah, those situations, always.
Yeah, always blame the dice.
Yeah.
But I mean, wouldn't you blame your dice if? Remember, there was a game that we played where, maybe you rolled 5 ones.
Yeah, that was
I
rough.
blame the dice. I mean, I didn't mind, but I would be upset.
Yeah, I remember that was a fast game.
That's probably the fastest game of Kill Team we ever played.
Yeah,
I do think this Kill Team is fast, but it doesn't end fast. Like, it doesn't end as fast as the fastest games of old Kill Team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with old Kill Team, sometimes it just wouldn't work. The game wouldn't work.
Like, I feel like you could end a game of old Kill Team within 30 minutes easy. Just because it's like, okay, everything is bad and you broke, and then you lost.
The
Rybot. Nick, why is there only one of you now? Did Jay kill the other two? No, they all combined into Big Nick. Yep. Up along. Can you use a small section of your Warhammer army to play Kill Team? Just need the Kill Team rulebook, or how does that work?
Yeah, usually you need troops. If you look on Warhammerpedia, you can see all the rules. And actually, Goonhammer has a really, really good write-up on the compendium. It's two articles. One goes through, I think, all of Imperium and Chaos, and the other one goes through all of Xenos. And that's a really, really good article to read. They basically give you like a little example army of every faction and how they play and like what's their style. Goonhammer is great. I really, really enjoy reading Goonhammer articles.
Here, let me give you a link to Warhammerpedia. This is some of the rules for Kill Team, and by some I mean all of them. So don't buy the book unless you want the book. But this will get you by, and it's a really good looking website that's pretty easy to follow. It's honestly better than anything Games Workshop's ever made. It's kind of sad. Yeah. Literally teach you everything. Yeah. Warhampedia.
Warhammerpedia. Papa Lung, so I don't need anything other than my Warhammer minis. Not really. I mean, depending on what minis you have. Not all models from 40k are available in Kill Team. Really, it's mostly just the troops. Yeah, then you need the rules. A tape measure. Like 4 to 6 dice. Probably 6. You definitely need 6. There's a couple weapons in the game that shoot 6 shots.
Yes. I have a bunch.
Some extra D6s or maybe even D12s would be nice to have to count wounds, because in Kill Team everything has lots of wounds that you need to keep track of. You could definitely do it with D6s, but D12s are nice because it's 1 dice instead of 2.
Jason M. Nick, quite sure posting that link violates the NDA. Shh, don't tell.
God, I would love to get the NDA so that I could break the NDA and just see what happens. Yeah. Although, I wouldn't break the NDA. Like, the NDA, the thing about the NDA, I read it and nothing jumped out at me as being terrible.
And you are a lawyer.
And I'm a lawyer. But a bunch of other people who also aren't lawyers read it. And apparently it says, like, if you ever say anything bad about Games Workshop, they'll sue you. I don't know if that's true, because how would they prove damages?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't quite get it.
Yeah, I did think the part, though, about the spanking was a little much, but besides that...
Yeah. Yeah, almost the entirety of the NDA just says don't share the NDA. It's like, don't photocopy the NDA without the prior permission from Games Workshop. Don't share the digital version of the NDA. Like, it's literally a page and a half of that, and then just a brief description of the actual, like, you know, if we send you stuff, don't say what it is too early or before we say you can.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I think Games Workshop's the greatest company that's ever existed.
Yep. Shell! Why are you such a shell?
Rybot, have you ever considered another Patreon call-in stream other than the one on Fridays, or is that too much socializing for you and Nick? I think that'd be too much.
That'd be too much. Way too much. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoy it, but oh my god, the streams do take a lot out.
Yeah,
it's hard to stream all the time. BJ95, there's someone sitting in the call-in stream right now. Yeah, sometimes people do that. Just, you know, just chill.
Mm-hmm.
Jason M. NDA section 420, paragraph 69. Don't say no to pots. Doesn't make you a shell.
Yeah, God, though. I would imagine, though, the best thing that could happen to your channel is if Games Workshop sued you for saying something negative about Games Workshop. Instantly, the entire community would be up in arms against Games Workshop.
Mm-hmm. And again, my beautiful little goal would be we wear mascara in the video and have it be runny.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like we're crying. That would be pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, a lot of it is just people who want to find something to be annoyed about. But, like, I don't know, why are so many people so hell-bent on following the rules? Like, if Games Workshop sent us a cease and desist, we would wait until cease and desist number 3 before we changed anything. What are they going to do to us? Are they going to sue us for $250? Like,
yeah.
What's going to happen, really? Games Workshop said no. Just in general, not to me specifically.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they won't let me buy their products.
Well, that'll never happen. Tristan Huff, you know, I'm nervous to use an airbrush or rattle can to zenithal highlight, so what I do is dry brush just down, not up, and down just down, and it gets the exact same effect. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah, it's great. It works, like a charm.
Takamuto! Hello, hello. Jason M. Running mascara sounds like a first date. Let's just say that's not the only thing that's going to be runny.
Your nose.
Yeah, exactly. Takamuto, CATACHAN, does whatever a CATACHAN.
Can it, Chan? CATACHAN. No, it can't. It's a CATACHAN. Look out. Here comes a CATACHAN. At the how does it, at like a street? How does the God? I haven't seen Spider-Man since I was a wee babe.
Mm-hmm. Beeb. I never really liked Spider-Man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I like Spider-Man. I watched the old animated Spider-Man. I had bootleg DVDs of it.
Hell yeah.
And it would start out, The Amazing Spider-Man, now in color.
Yep. Now in color. Mini school. Will we see your minis in action?
Yes, you will. One day. We have big plans for battle reports. We're going to do lots of really fun stuff. We may be working on things right now that might facilitate us doing battle reports in the future.
Oh my god, are we working on some things? That's crazy. It is wild what we're doing.
Oh god, this is looking so good. The green spots, the contrast paint.
I love it. Flipnote Dude at 88 lies. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. Unless it all works, doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Then you won't.
Just wake up tomorrow and nothing that I worked on exists anymore. I just didn't do it.
Yep.
It was a fugue state.
Maybe you did all the stuff in a dream.
You ever do stuff in a dream and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I didn't do that?
No.
Sometimes if I have like weird dreams, I'll have like cooked, or like in the dream it'd be like, oh, I have a bunch of food to eat, and then I wake up and I'm like, I don't.
No, I do get like worried dreams every once in a while. Like I've had that. I remember like the time that I had it like the worst was when we were doing James and the Giant Peach, and I was the lighting designer and had no idea what I was doing, and nobody was helping me, and I had to manage a crew, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that or know what I'm doing, and I had like dreams of people being upset at me during that one.
No, those weren't dreams. We were all really pissed at you.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I had that was like the worst. Like for that whole tech week, that whole week was just like that's how I was in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then the show was fine.
Yeah.
As fine as it can be. James
it's not that great a show.
Yeah. Remember Stinky Cheese Man? Were you part of that one? You didn't.
I don't think I was part of Stinky Cheese Man.
That was before. That was a good one though. It was just a more fun little play.
I mean, nothing is ever going to be as good as Addams Family.
Yep.
Such a good show. Except for nothing will ever be as good as my Clue would have been. I had such cool designs for Clue. And then we all went to quarantine lockdown. I had
Some
all these double-sided wagons. They might have. I don't know. They have my designs. Although knowing the guy I was working with, he doesn't. He probably deleted those emails. Never downloaded the thing. I remember I got the weirdest text from him one day where he was like, hey, so I was wondering for the wagons, I have a whole bunch of rough cut wood shingles. And I had no earthly idea what it meant, so I just said, I don't know what you mean. All of my wagons represent interior rooms of the Clue Mansion. And then he just said, oh, never mind.
Yeah. You know what that means?
Mm-hmm. I was so proud of because I based most of it on the Clue the movie, and so I had one wagon that had the beautiful wooden double doors, but I actually had only one door working as a functional door, and then if you flipped it around, it was the kitchen. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. It was gonna be great. But
Everybody in the
alas,
chat, tell Jay how excited you are to see that show that will never happen and you couldn't have seen.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nathan Robinson. Dick and Jay, give me a wog, please. No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Takamuto. They keep calling them Adam's family, but who exactly was Adam?
Exactly. And where's Eve's family?
Durst, Salacious B. Crumb. Oh, that's Star Wars. That's the little guy, Jabba's little pet that goes. What's a good starter army for getting into minis? Whichever one you think is the coolest.
Boom. I picked the least cool ones. That's what I did.
Pretty sure I used snakebite leather. And you know what? I'm going to use snakebite leather again. Dun dun dun! Oh wait, you know what? I forgot this guy's shirt. Sometimes they're sculpted really bad and it's hard to tell if they're wearing a shirt or not.
Yes. That is one of the things that I think people forget about that is really nice with Games Workshop minis, even though they're way too expensive, is 360s of every single miniature is very, very nice, so that you know exactly what the hell things are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 360, perfectly painted.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to tell.
This guy with the two knives is my zealot. Yeah, he's got great rules. He's kind of the buff guy, the buffer guy. Well, he's already a buff guy, but he buffs nearby models.
VJ95, Nick, I'm going to bring you a cookie. What kind of cookie? I really want chocolate chip cookies. Haven't had any in a long time. Straight out the oven. Hot damn.
Mm-hmm.
The soft little center.
I love the Toll House oven cookie dough things. The only problem with those is if you cook them for 1 second too long, they turn into rock hard pieces of plastic.
Yeah. It's not good.
RTRT, they call him Two Knives because he totes two knives.
Yeah.
God, it took me forever to find a left-handed knife in a human size. So I think it's again a knife from the oh no, I'm doing it again. The Taurox Prime in the It's another knife from the same box, and if you look closely, the hand is way too small. He's got a tiny baby hand. Because they made the hands real big back in the day. It's also kind of got like a Sylvester Stallone droopy lip, which I'm sure was on purpose.
VJ95. Then I will bring some chocolate chip cookies. I'll bring Jay some tissues because the cookies are for Nick only. How does it make you feel?
That's okay. I don't deserve cookies.
I didn't know you were keto.
Oh yeah, I'm in ketosis. I put the keto in ketosis. The Rybot, Jay, I'm willing to bet my beard is longer than your hair. Probably. I actually cut my hair now. I used to just let it be as long as it was gonna get, and it was really long. Lucky Bat actually cuts my hair.
Stylist.
I trim my beard. I just use scissors.
Takamuto tips. Cookie monies.
Cookie money!
There
Oh
you
no, I don't need cookie money.
Too late. You already said you don't want cookies, so they're mine.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So thank you for the $5. I will spend it all into cookies.
I've been doing pretty good recently with cutting back on sugar. A little bit of a sugar fiend.
I don't know that those Kit Kats wrappers everywhere. I think you might be lying. I saw
Kit Kat's my cheat cookie.
I saw that when you went to the bathroom, you shoved a
full on
buttload in your mouth.
Yeah, double Twinkie. Do two of them? Do Twinkies come two to a pack? No, ho-hos. Ho-hos come two to a pack.
Ho-ho.
Yeah, double fist and a ho-ho. You ever had a snowball? I like snowballs.
Yes.
I could go for a snowball right now. Snowballs aren't that popular though. It's hard to find like one snowball you can buy.
Yeah.
And Twinkies aren't that good, but it's easy to find a Twinkie. Go to the gas station and get yourself a Twinkie.
Remember they went away for a little bit, but then they're back?
Yeah. That was fine. Didsy Doom, I'm back. Just finished building some Necron Warriors, Scorpback Destroyers, and Assault Intercessor from the Imperium Magazine issues 2 and 4. Looking forward to the next few magazines when they release. Sweet.
Damn. RTRT. Jay, just spend your share of the cookie monies on elk meat.
Yeah. Well, that's what my nutritionist Joe Rogan told me to do.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm on the Joe Rogan diet, so nothing but elk meat and lots of pot.
And no vaccines.
And no vaccines.
All of those.
Kinona's my diet tip. Spend your mini money on models so you starve yourself.
There you go. Jason M, what is a snowball?
It's a little chocolate cake with coconut.
They call me a snowball.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to I have to make another glass of tea. Got a little bit of work to do tonight.
Mm-hmm. As they say where we're from, life is but a dream.
Mm-hmm. Life is but a stream.
I get it.
'Cause
What
we're
about
live.
stream? Oh, we're live. And we're live.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use some more green camo on his little bandana. And then I'll use red on his cap. And I forgot this leaf. There we go.
My strange brain. What is your favorite kind of tea?
Vanilla chai.
Give me black tea every day.
I like green
Nothing
tea.
in it.
I don't know. To me, it all kind of. I'm not that much of a tea connoisseur. I think it all tastes fine.
I like black tea, double bagging it every day. Giant ass cup. Don't drink it, you get a horrible headache and you want to die. That's what I kind of like. Oh my god. Rybot J, check Patreon only to confirm beard length. You know, another great reason to be on the Patreon. It's a big beard.
Yeah, my beard doesn't get very long. Just gets unruly. So I gotta whack it back.
Beginning of Doom. Who's ready for daylight savings? My farmer's ready for sure. Got my farm all prepared. I told all the chickens. Hey, we're springing.
They say to not count your chickens before they hatch.
I didn't count them. I just told them that we're springing forward.
Headscar, tea is not like coffee. Black tea is a type of leaf, not the absence of milk, like with coffee.
What I said was correct still. I drink black tea, and I don't put anything in it.
I should try putting stuff in my tea. Actually, I do put honey in my tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honey's for wimps. Just put nothing in it. But yeah, I do every day. I do drink black tea. Pop along. My beard is the longest it's ever been. Haven't shaved since the start of the pandemic. Me either. Sean, never count chickens before they hatch, as some may be roosters. I get it. RTRT, when I shave my face, but leave the neck. It's a pretty sweet look. I agree. That is literally the best you could do.
There's if anybody remembers the show The Office, the character of Mose.
I've heard of it.
That actor was actually a writer on the show. and a lot of people who are writers ended up being actors on the show. And so the very first time he appeared as the character Mose, he grew out a big neck beard, and everybody. And then when that episode aired, a lot of people were like, "That is the goofiest looking fake beard we've ever seen." And so after that, he always just used a fake beard.
Wow.
The Office is actually kind of a crazy show. Like the production of it was not like a normal TV show. Like the producers of it were like the writers have to become actors on the show, which is like a crazy ask. Can you imagine being a writer for a TV show and then all of a sudden they're just like, so you're going to be in the TV show?
Yeah.
And you're not an actor? The casting director, one of the casting directors, became a principal actor, or not a principal actor, but I guess a Phyllis. If anybody remembers Phyllis from The Office, she was the casting director, and they're just like, yeah, you're cool, you're in the show now.
It's pretty fun.
I like The Office. It's a good show. I really like. There's a podcast called The Office Ladies, where Pam, and Angela have a podcast where they rewatch every episode of The Office. It's really fun. What's great is that they have like behind the scenes stories that aren't. I don't want to say they're not good, but they're very different. Like, somebody might have that anecdote about the Mose beard, but they will have an anecdote like, ooh, on this episode, I remember Steve Carell telling us about his trip to Target. Because then it was just their job, so they don't think like the show is cool. They just think like that time of their life was cool.
Right. Takabuto, which is better to watch? Improv or non-actors acting?
Improv or non-actors acting? Well, improv is like the worst.
Yeah. Remember Comedy Sports?
I mean, really, we would have had to have seen the After Dark Comedy Sports.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's way better.
I would hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's insane that it's lasted that long if that's what the show is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, geez, Louise, was it bad? I don't like it.
Dancing a Doom. When you have yet to prime and or paint your Octerus terrain since getting the box and finishing the Guardsmen and Orcs in months. Fun times. Yeah, I have to finish the Chalnath terrain before we can get Nachmund.
Mm-hmm. We can get it on Saturday, like next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So this upcoming Saturday, we'll be able to get it. Oh boy!
Yeah, I don't know. Something tells me I won't be in the mood to paint terrain.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand. We'll have Sean do it.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
Sean, why is everything orange?
I keep thinking about a potential video that's like can you teach a novice to paint like reasonably well quickly, or is it all about the experience? And like I think it would be like I would let them paint a mini, and then we would paint a mini together and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sean would be kind of a fun person because he's not artistic.
Mm-hmm.
His words, not mine.
RTRT, rumor has it that Pam and Angela are no longer one person. It's said that they're actually merged into one being called Pangela and have become a physical part of their studio. One thing I think is crazy is the actress who plays Angela Kenzie is her name. She grew up for like the first like 16 years of her life in the Philippines, like not speaking any English. And then she moved to Texas, and so now she speaks with a very strong Texan accent. But she can then just go right into was it the Philippines? I don't remember, but it was a country you would not think a little southern gal would be from. Chris just finished magnetizing every option in my new Ironclad Dreadnought. 27 magnets, and I think this thing will set off a metal detector. 27 magnets? What up? I mean, there's the 2 rockets. There's the 4 different arm weapons. Maybe the banner is magnetized? How did you get 27 magnets in that pupper?
That is a good question. What a world we live in.
One thing that's really tricky about contrast paint is you kind of got to be quick about it, because it dries a lot faster than washes, but it feels like a wash.
Mm-hmm. What model do you think should go from the orc range? One model, you just delete it.
One model, just delete it. Maybe the old truck.
Ooh.
Let me get a new truck. The old truck's, it's fine. I think the big problem with the truck though is it's kind of a specific truck. I wouldn't mind if there was like a truck that was a little bit more of like a generic truck that came with a lot of bits.
Yeah. Yeah, they all look the same.
They all have that same wrecking ball on the side.
Yeah, that looks bad.
The same little a big shooter turret.
Mm-hmm.
Same ram plate in the front.
But really, they should just make a smaller battle wagon.
Yeah, the battle wagon's cool. Love the battle wagon. I have one sitting on the shelf in shrink because I really want to do a kit bash with it, and the kill rig.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have 2. They're built.
And fully painted?
One of them is. Well, I guess it depends on what the meaning of is. because technically the one that I painted, I could also paint all of the other accessory parts that you could add to have it go from open top to closed top. But I didn't do that. But I could, but I didn't. Captain Brine Blood, the truck is hard to paint in sub-assemblies. Yeah. I guess you got the main part, and then you got the wheels and undercarriage. It's not that. I don't feel like it's that bad.
Yeah, I feel like you almost need to paint it in sub-assemblies a little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess if you wanted to do something special with the panels and stuff, it is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should just redo it though.
Yeah, it's time.
Captain
Especially with how
Brightblood around
good
the
all the buggies look.
yeah, very true.
And how
Captain
unique they are.
Captain Brightblood
Interruption.
around the driver and turret areas. I could see. Yeah, you kind of have to not put almost all of that part together
Mm-hmm.
in order to be able to paint it. I always had kind of a hard time with the driver and the steering wheel and lining that all up.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how that's supposed to work. And the drawing is shit. It doesn't really make any sense.
I remember I got a dice stuck in there.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And it was real stuck.
Yep. Oh boy.
I think it'd be fun if the revamped truck had a bunch of boys you could have hanging off of it.
Yeah. And grots.
And
hanging off
grats,
it,
yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Really, we should look at some. If maybe there's some 3D printable trucks out there that are pretty good. Some crazy people that made a better version, or even just like 3D printed parts to add, maybe
Mm-hmm.
to make it look a little bit better.
Yeah. I know Forge World made, I don't know if they still make it. They used to make a truck conversion kit to make it look a lot more like the old, like the second edition orc buggies, or the second edition orc trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Janis, hello, I'm new to Warhammer and started last month, so my army is pretty tiny, Black Templar set, and now I saw Kill Team, which is a lot tinier than normal Warhammer. Can I play the Emperor's Champion in Kill Team? No, Kill Team is all about troops versus troops. So yeah, you can't really bring HQs, or elites, or vehicles, or flyers, or super heavies, or walkers.
Transports.
Mm-hmm. Captain Brian Blood, the old Gorka Market truck was open-topped because back then the rules were that you could transport as many as you could fit in it, but you suffered penalties if you moved it and some fell off.
Imagine fun rules.
Mm-hmm. Takamoto, orc trucks have no steering column. They just chuck snotlings under whichever wheel faces the direction, and they don't want the truck to go towards. Grot under left wheel to turn right. I know with orc gargants, because they don't have computers or any way to like control things, one orc sits in the head, and he has a bunch of basically cups on strings. And he screams at the different sections of the orc to other orcs in Gretchen who are doing things. So if he wants to shoot the gun, he has to scream at the orcs who are controlling the gun.
Amazing. Ronan, the Death Guard is a walking army of STDs. Correct. Ethan Muller, what happened to those fun rules? Well, Games Workshop did a little thing called hating the fans. And that's why there's no fun rules anymore.
And because you'd probably break your models. Also,
Yeah.
models got a lot bigger.
That
Probably
is true.
couldn't fit that many models in there.
Uh, 1313s, and the basis for Gorka Morka sucked.
Gorka, Morka, Gorka, Morka. Ethan Muller, why do they get bigger? So they could have more detail, be easier to pick up, be easier to assemble. When they switched from pewter to plastics, they had a lot more options of what they could do.
Mm-hmm. I am almost done with this little mini yellow legal pad. After this page, I have 2 more pages, and that means that once I finish and cross out the last thing on the last page, I die.
Yeah. We're going with Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium rules.
Correct. Unfortunately, I bought a bunch of these a long time ago. So, well. Yeah, love these little yellow pads.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I use them as toilet paper when I'm desperate.
Little yellow pads. Little yellow pads. Do-do, 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 do-do. God, I can't wait to go to bed on Monday.
It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might start crossing things out pretty quick on these little pads. Might write down really simple things like stand up.
You write stuff in
Walk an
really
inch.
big letters.
I do like that movie though.
I don't remember that movie very much.
Yeah, I mostly remember that part. And everyone's sad.
Who played Mr. Megorium? Was it like a big actor?
I think it's Robin Williams,
Was it?
right? Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Or maybe I'm wrong. Where is it? Oh, it has a 6.2.
Hmm.
Dustin Hoffman.
Hmm.
Natalie Portman. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman.
Natalie Portman was in Star Wars. I think that's the role she's best known for.
Yeah. What movie am I thinking of with Robin Williams?
Thinking of Night at the Museum? It's kind of from
I
the
don't
same
know.
time.
Yeah,
Thinking of Mrs. Doubtfire?
maybe. Yeah. I'm not thinking about that one. Don't think about that one often. But it's been a while since I've seen that one. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Yeah, it's not good, but I do like it. I mean, the last time I probably saw it was in 2007. Yeah, 6.2.
I feel like that's right.
Yeah, probably.
Like
Rotten
a
Tomatoes-
little better than average.
Rotten Tomatoes has it at 39%, but they I feel like they're more negative.
Yeah. 39%. That's not that good. 'Cause usually Rotten Tomatoes is pretty. I feel like they're usually okay because it's an aggregate score, so it's a group. It's at people who've given it better than a 5 or better than a like a 51% is fresh.
Mm-hmm.
DJ85, how long does Milliput take to harden? I think about 4 hours.
Ethan Muller. I remember watching that movie, and it had something to do with a spinning box at some point. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember anything except for the
big thing
shoes.
that Yeah, the big thing I remember is the shoes, and it's really sad and horrible.
Yeah.
I think okay, so he has a toy store,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is what I think happens. I don't know if this is true. I could be shoving a bunch of movies together. He has a toy store in New York City, and they're trying to buy the store to build a high-rise building, I think.
That
And
sounds
I
right.
think they're trying to buy it from him, and so there's like hijinks and trying to get the business to fail or something, and then he dies. I don't know about that. I don't know how it gets to that point, but and do they save it at the end?
I think
But he
they save
died,
it, and I
though.
think Natalie Portman becomes the new Mr. Megorium.
Yeah, I think so too. But I remember he dies, and it's sad.
Yeah.
It's like a sad moment of the movie. But God, we should watch that movie on stream.
You know what completely forgotten movie exists and is kind of weird? The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Anybody see that? It's kind of cool.
I've heard of it. I don't know.
It's Ben Stiller, and he is a journalist. And there's some famous photographer who will only work with Walter Mitty. He'll only let him publish his photos. And Walter Mitty, their newspaper is going out of business, and so he goes on a journey to find the guy to get some more photos for the newspaper. And he goes on this big adventure through through some country, and it's kind of neat.
I remember what Robin Williams movie I was thinking about. I was thinking of Toys.
Never heard of it.
That has a 5.1 on IMDb. I probably watched it around that same time. It was released in 1992. To make everyone feel old, I was born 5 years after that movie came out. You're all old if you remember 1992. Just want to put that out there. Wow, what a world.
Christian Riza, I love Walter Mitty. Yeah, it's kind of a weird little movie. It's weird because like the whole movie is literally just Ben Stiller alone, like just wandering around.
Ben, Nick's first meetup with Mom was back in 92.
Right, but Nick, I'm unsubbing and leaving a dislike because you're a veritable child compared to most of us.
Well then.
Spoof Gary, how about Hackers with Angelina Jolie? Oh, that's a great movie. Ah, hack the planet. Hack the planet. Yeah, that man, they really just that movie is awesome. Everybody's just wearing the most ridiculous outfits. They all have their hacker names. Just not even slightly understanding how the internet works. The main kid, he like when he's like 6, he like hacks the government's computers, and so he's banned from the internet until he's like 20. That was his sentence. It's a fun movie. The Ryboth. Remember the movie Swordfish? Yes, I remember Swordfish.
I found a pretty amazing review. Mr. McGorium's Wonder Emporium's title is much more fun than the movie itself, as colorful visuals and talented players can't make up for a bland story. Ruthless.
I think one of the most fun times ever was it was on a live stream from Red Letter Media, and they played a game. They were giving away a bunch of their old DVDs, like the stuff they had duplicates of. And the way that they picked winners was people had to pick the movie. And so what they did was they went on to... There was this this Christian media app, and they would read the parental advisory of movies. And people had to guess what movie they were talking about from the parental advisory.
Wow.
And that was super fun. There was one that was like, this movie is mean-spirited and heartless. It has no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
Bad.
BG95, I'm hungry, Nick. Will you feed me and tuck me in later? Yes, especially if you like cookies. I'll re-gift the cookies you gave me. What a world. CATACHAN.
CATACHAN! I think these guys are looking okay. The brown is pretty dark on their jackets or their vests, so I'll probably brighten those up a fair bit with the acrylics. But I think they will look about as good as they can.
Yeah. Ethan Muller, can I have some cookies? No, jeez. Everybody wants stuff now. You can have crackers. Saltines, if you will. Mr. McGorium's Wonder Emporium made $69.5 million at the box office.
Yeah.
Just want to put that out there. Uh-oh. Budget was $65 million.
Uh-oh. And you got to double that for advertising.
Yeah. Whoopsies. I would love to be on that movie, though. I was trying to read the plot, and I don't even know what this means. What this plot means. There's like too much stuff going on at the same time. I don't know. It's very confusing. Flippin' Dude at 88. It totally lost a lot of money. Yes, but it's in my heart forever. Ooh, fun. A cameo by Kermit the Frog was the character's first major theatrical appearance since 1999's Muppets from Space.
Huh.
Kind of a fun little connection.
Yeah. A rainbow connection.
Ghost TV. I'm glad I could finally watch the stream. I'm from the UK, so massive time difference. Love the content, by the way.
Woo.
But you're going to be disappointed when the stream ends in a couple minutes.
Yeah! Ronan, do you guys know that Pac-Man was originally going to be called Puck-Man, but developers switched it because they were afraid people would scratch out P and make it say Fuck-Man?
I did know that.
They should have left
That
it
was a
alone.
good idea.
That'd have been funny.
I think they're trying to sell games. Fuck, man.
Can you imagine Pac-Man being the cutting edge of gaming?
Hell yeah. Love Pac-Man.
Takamoto, preemptive good night to Nick and Jay and all you lovely viewers.
Adorable.
Mm-hmm. This has got like a little armband with the Imperialis on it.
Well, at least it has that on it then instead of something else. And we're gonna end it with this.
Woo!
BJ95.
Thank goodness.
I'm special because I'm the EOB shill.
Yeah!
Yes, you are. And anyways, we had a bunch of videos out this week. Make sure you go watch those videos. Got some merch, got some Patreon stuff going, and let's just say maybe there's gonna be something coming out later today as well.
Yeah.
And you'll just have to wait 5 hours from now to see what that is. There you go, everybody. That's the little special little treat that you get if you're one of the people watching this late at night.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.